So finally, Hatom is here. It is announced xLaunchpad is on fire. It is relaunched, let's say, it is revived, and we were looking forward to it so much because I think it was 1 year ago when XSwap was on xLaunchpad or on Maiar Launchpad, and since then we didn't have any Launchpad projects. So this is very much welcome, and we will go through the process because right now we also have XMEX and we will talk about that as well. However, we have also a couple of other things, for example in Tokenomics, which are different from the other Launchpad projects. Before that, I just wanted to say sorry for the radio silence. As you can see, I'm at my parents and I just took some time off to reconnect with the family because, as you can imagine, many topics needed to be covered. Now I am back on track. We have Hatom announced on the xLaunchpad, and let's dive in. Let's see what this means for us and how is the timeline, so forth. So first of all, what I want to talk about is the tokenomics, because as you can see, the price per token is 0.4 USD. Now usually we are used to the 0.04 USD, and some people on Twitter already said that, hey, this is like 10 times more expensive than the usual. However, it makes sense. Hatom has 100 million tokens maximum supply, as you can see it here, and the xLaunchpad price is $0.4 per token, and this is actually the same what HoloRide had, for example, or any other project, because if we go here to CoinGecko, you can see that HoloRide, the Launchpad price was $0.04. However, the maximum supply is 1 billion, so 10 times more, and yeah, that is why the token price was 10 times less. Nevertheless, this makes sense. Obviously, nothing has changed, and they are gonna keep, it seems that they want to keep the same structure in the tokenomics and in the price of the token. Let's go forward and discuss a bit about the eligibility tiers, because we have something in plus here. We have the EGLD eligibility and we have the XMEX eligibility. Now let's start with the EGLD. Obviously, you know that if you stake EGLD, then you will get some tickets, right? And if you have tier 5, meaning that you have at least one EGLD stake, then you are eligible for 4 tickets, and that will cost you $128 because the price per ticket is $32 paid in EGLD. What that means? It means that if you already have EGLD like me for the lottery ticket, you will need to spend fewer EGLD for the tickets, as you prognosed it before, as I did, because I bought some at 31. I mean, here we had some movement for a couple of days, and obviously people buy some. So that is good news, obviously, because EGLD is already higher up than 32. Let's just go there. We can see it's 33 already, and I am not going to be surprised if I see EGLD to go back to the 35, 36 levels, to be honest. And we can see that. I mean, if I just pull this here, you can see that we have this downtrend, and it already broke it. It is correcting, and if it confirms, then it will go higher. Now let's go back to the Launchpad ticket. So I think it is pretty clear with the EGLD staked. Obviously there is one guaranteed included if you have more than 500 EGLD staked. Now the guaranteed ticket is always available, or only available if you buy all the tickets you are eligible for. Okay, so if you have more than 500 EGLD staked and you buy only 30 out of 64 tickets, then you will not get the guaranteed ticket. The reason I'm saying this is because for XMEX we have the same kind of eligibility. Now, as you can see here, we have the leaks, we have the energy in millions, and maximum number of tickets per users, and maximum amount per users, I mean in dollars, obviously, because the tickets prices are the same as for EGLD staked. There is something interesting here as well. We will discuss it in just a second. Now, in order to be eligible for XMEX ticket, for lottery tickets based on your max energy or energized max, you must have at least 5 billion energy. Okay, it says 5,000 million energy because the energy is expressed here in millions. So if you are at least on the Faraday tier, you are already eligible for 1 ticket. If you are above that, I mean you have 50 billion energy, then you are eligible for 8 tickets, and 32 and 64. You can see that here the number of tickets are increasing with a higher pace than with the EGLD eligibility, which is obviously very nice to see, but also there is a big difference between 5 billion and 50 billion energy. I mean the max, the energized max, the amount of it is huge. Therefore everything here makes sense, and I am happy to see that the team did respect what they said, and they will give some tickets to energy holders, because I think we are more and more of those. I mean, with the max being so low, it doesn't make sense to just hold it to sell it. It is the best to energize it and enjoy the passive income. Now there are two things which we need to highlight here, okay? So everybody here, I mean except the Edison, but everybody from above Edison will get a guaranteed ticket, which is, I mean, it was like an NFT, but it's not an NFT, it's like a whitelist, okay? So if you converted and energized all your locked max into XMEX, I think first week of November, or in the first 30 days, then you were promised a guaranteed lottery ticket for the next Launchpad projects, which is Hatom. Now, in order to be eligible for that, you must buy the maximum number of tickets you are eligible for. For example, if you are eligible for 32 tickets and you only buy 16, then you will not get that one guaranteed ticket. So in order to be eligible for the guaranteed ticket, you need to buy all the tickets from your tier. As far as I can see, they are not tied together with the EGLD staked. So if you have only XMEX, you will still be eligible for tickets, and the guaranteed ticket is only valid for the XMEX energy eligibility. Because of these asterisks, as you can see, these little stars, because the EGLD is not starred here. So that means that if you have EGLD staked, you don't need to buy all the tickets you are eligible for from the EGLD in order to get the XMEX guaranteed ticket. So during editing, I saw the end of the sentence, which I didn't highlight, which says, only if all tickets from your tier are purchased and none of them have been won. So this might mean that you will be eligible for the guaranteed ticket only if you bought all the tickets and you won none of them. So you don't have a winning ticket. I will need to double check it. I will need to confirm it with the team, but so far this is what I understand. But let me know in the comment what you understand from that. I hope it's clear for everyone. If it's not, please leave a comment and we will discuss it again. Now let's go forward and see KYC guide, and there are some frequently asked questions. So what is the expected duration? So the KYC will be from 24 to 72 hours. The reason I'm covering this is because the KYC is a huge pain. At every Launchpad project, we go through lots of arguments, lots of complaints, and yeah, I mean, I don't know. I never failed a KYC. I don't know why people fail it, but many people just get rejected. So what are the most common reasons why a KYC can fail? And here you will find a list, okay? But let me just short it for you, okay? The identity card is not the same thing as the driver license, okay? You cannot use your driver license for an identity card. You can use a passport though. So if you don't have an ID because you are from the UK, you will need to use a passport. Proof of address is not your mobile phone's invoice, okay? That's not good for that. However, the broadband is good, okay, from the home, for the home internet. I think these are the main things people usually get stuck on. So make sure that you use the proper ID, and of course when you take the selfie, make sure that you have natural light, you are not in a dimmed room, because that is usually the reason the software doesn't recognize your face and cannot compare it with your ID, okay? So if my KYC fails the first time, how many retry chances do I get? In most situations, you will get a maximum of 3 attempts to complete your KYC. This is very good, because so far, if anybody was rejected from KYC, they didn't get any a new chance. I mean, many people got, okay? So there was kind of a emergency second attempt, but the official communication was that, okay, if you fail KYC, then it's done, okay, you are not gonna get another chance. It seems that everybody will get 3 attempts, which is nice. Okay, it says in some situations like legal or excluded countries, or if you completed your KYC already, you may only get one chance. Obviously, if you try to hack the system, then yeah, you are not gonna get another attempt. Can I use multiple wallets and do multiple KYCs to buy more lottery tickets? No, you cannot. Well, you can if you have family members who don't have wallets. You can only do one successful KYC, which is tied to a single wallet address. This is to ensure a fair distribution of tokens and prevent fraudulent behavior. Obviously, there are also tricks, and let's just say it can be played around. I don't do it, but if you have multiple wallets and you have a big family, then yeah, you can assign wallets to other family members. My KYC keeps failing. Where can I get support? Obviously, you can get support on Telegram channel or the KYC at hatom.com. And people, the team will help you, because it is in their interest for you to succeed. Okay, that's very, very important. Of course, you also have a list of countries which are excluded. I mean, a huge list of countries, and this is the most painful. United States of America. That's not great. Okay, I've just put a color here. That's not great because yeah, it is because of the regulatory system, but also those who are in Turkey, Ukraine, or the UAE are only eligible for up to $1,000. Okay, maximum of 31 tickets. Now this is interesting, and I will see how I can sort this out, because actually I have 2 addresses, and but I don't really have proof of address for my Europe address. We will see. However, 31 tickets is also a good number of tickets anyway. Okay, back to the project. So when will everything happen? Launchpad timeline. 16th project announcement. Yeah, research phase June 21st. I don't know what is the research phase, but I think people will just go through everything, all the information. June 26th to July 12th KIC phase. Okay, so we will have like 2 weeks in order to pass the KIC. That is great, and I think everybody will have enough time to pass the KIC. I will make a video about it as always. Let's make sure that as many people can get KIC passed as possible. July 2nd to July 12th is EGLD staking and XMEX snapshots. This is when you need to have your EGLD staked and your max energized. So you still have time. If you want to be eligible for more tickets and you want to buy some more EGLD, then this is your time, because you still have until 2nd of July. Okay, and that is like next weekend. Okay, so you have this week and next week, full next week. So yeah, you have plenty of time in order to increase your chances to buy more tickets. On the 17th of July, buy Hatom lottery tickets. So that is when everybody can buy Hatom lottery tickets, and you will just click that I have here my liquid EGLD and I want to buy the lottery tickets. Now attention everyone, okay, because this is also a major question every time we go through this. The staked EGLD cannot be used, so cannot be used for lottery ticket purchases. Okay, you can't. You must have liquid tokens, liquid EGLD, meaning that you have the staked EGLD in your wallet, okay, that is for which you are or you get the eligibility, and you must have liquid EGLD in order to be able to buy the lottery tickets. That's very important. So make sure that you have both. Okay. Obviously, this is a no-lose lottery, meaning that if you don't win, then you get back your EGLD. If you have 5 winning tickets out of 10, then you will get back Hatom tokens for those 5 tickets and the rest of your EGLD, 5 EGLD. So no worries about that, but make sure that you have liquid EGLD, otherwise you won't be able to purchase the lottery tickets. On the 18th, lottery tickets buying ends, and on the 19th, lottery results on next day, claiming winning tickets and reclaim EGLD non-winning tickets. This is what I just talked about. Okay, so this is briefly about Hatom. Very important. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it was time. Pop your questions in the comment section if you have any. Obviously, we will cover this topic a couple of times more. Maybe we will do also Twitter Spaces. Who knows? But yeah. But most important, make sure that you have your EGLD staked, you have your max energized in order to be eligible to participate into this lottery. So yeah, thanks for watching, press the subscribe button and see you in the next one.